Hey there, Leo. Welcome to your July 2025 reading. We're going to get started by getting the overall energy that you're going to be working with for July. Okay? So, Spirit, what do you have for Leo? Okay, so 10 of Pentacles. Enjoying family, feeling fulfilled within your connections around you. You're really going to enjoy the simple things in July, okay, that fill the soul. They're very small, but they fill the soul. And there's like a real give and take of happiness, unconditional love, sharing in fond memories, and making new ones. It's beautiful for you, for your July so far. Let's go a little deeper. So far it's surrounding family. Temperance in reverse. Okay, there is some sort of imbalance that needs to be restored. And with this deck in particular, with the world and the sun, it kind of reminds me of your inner and outer worlds that need balance, okay? Yeah, you need to feel a little lighter in July. I feel like June and possibly May have been a little bit more heavy with work that needs to be done and regular routine and all that. And in July, I'm feeling like you're feeling a stirring of going on an adventure or something. You want to create a better balance between your outer world and your inner world, okay? And perhaps maybe you're going on some trips with family, but there's a stirring of going on some sort of new adventures, something different from what has been happening in the previous months, okay? So let's get one more. Okay, we got 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so you're nurturing something. You've also started something new, or you will in July, and it's in its infancy stages. You put a lot of time and energy and effort, and it's going to start sprouting results. Okay, so that's just a side note card, feels like. Okay, so let's get you some blessings. With this 7 of Pentacles, there's a side note coming in here also of you've initiated some new ideas with regards to family, okay? I feel like not only yourself has felt kind of an imbalance, but maybe within your own family system, you're like, I want to reconnect with those I love, okay? So you've been putting a lot of time, energy, and effort into planning certain things to make your summer, this is kind of getting a little broader, within July and possibly August, a bunch of fun events to do. Okay, there's this underlining message here of wanting to reconnect with family. Because again, there's been a lot of busy energy, it feels like, for the last few months. Just beautiful for you there, Leo. Okay, so let's get some blessings. We got the Magician. So utilizing your time, space, and energy is important for July. So again, with all those things that you've been planning, or feel like you've been planning to get a little bit more balance within your family life as well, it's important to utilize that energy. That's going to be your blessing. You're going to be able to step into your own personal power to make things happen for yourself and for those that you want to spend your time with, okay? And you also got the 3 of Wands in reverse. Okay, let me see this card. Okay. There's a side note here of there's going to be some disruption with regards to some of your ideas that you want to do in July. There's some blocked energy coming in here. And it's a blessing for some reason. Let me just check. Let's take a look. Why is it a blessing that there's some blocked energy around travel plans? Four of Cups in reverse. Okay. So, moving out of dissatisfaction and apathy and really reconnecting with what really fills your cup. Okay, whenever I see this card, she's always looking at cups that are empty that leave her with a void in her heart versus the one with the rainbow on this side that clearly fills her cup. And you got it in reverse. So, I think there's a blessing in a message here about, yes, it's good to make plans to do lots of things together, but make sure it's quality time, not quantity time. Because I feel like you got a lot of things on the go here with all these little pentacles down here of all the plans you have, okay? But there's just a special message here with the blessing that make sure it's things that are quality time, not quantity. That's what matters, okay? So some of them might be blocked, some of the plans that you make, because they're not aligned with they're not matching with what your goal is, which is to create balance, okay? Just keep that in mind. Okay, so let's get you a challenge, okay, for July, Leo. Okay, you got the King of Cups. Okay, challenge here is to find emotional stability, and it's kind of playing into this Temperance in reverse card, okay? Feels like your overall goal, and I said this before with your family, with the family card here, is to find emotional fulfillment. Maybe you've been feeling a real void with connections to others lately because, again, everybody seems to be very busy. That's what's coming up in this reading here. So the challenge here is to find opportunities to have some fun that is full of quality time and emotional fulfillment, all right? But what is Spirit's advice? Spirit's advice. Eight of Pentacles. Routine will not work for you. Okay, tried and true will not help. Find emotional fulfillment. I feel like that's why some of these travel plans are kind of blocked, because I feel like Spirit's asking you to kind of step out of your need for control, even though you are trying to make balance within your family life. Having a routine and plans of what you're going to do strategically, and no room for detours, okay, will not be helpful in July. Have a little bit of flexibility with your scheduling, okay? Go down an unbeaten path that you guys might find, okay? Because you might find really unique and special moments and memories to be made, I think is what Spirit's telling you, okay? This is a very easy and breezy month with not many heavy lessons. It's just asking you to have a little fun and relax and be flexible with your schedule. That's about it. All right, what's in store for Leo? What's a good old saying that can help close this reading? Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Okay? That's a nice saying. Shoot. Have a little Sagittarius energy going forward with your plans. Shoot to have all sorts of ideas, flexible ideas. Okay? And even if you miss, you're still going to make beautiful memories with your family for July. I love that saying. Anyway, Leo, I hope this was helpful. Again, it's a very easy breezy, just connecting with the ones you love around you kind of month, okay? So enjoy it. Enjoy your summer. Enjoy your July, okay? And I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye.